So Kelsey, thank you. Done a really good job summarising and talking more about the things that were kind of concerning you coming along here today. So if I can summarise, if I think I've got it right. So you've said that you're struggling with your mood and it's kind of difficult in the mornings particularly, and that sometimes affects you managing to do things, and school is really important to you, and you were saying that it's starting to affect your school, managing to get into schools, although you're managing to get there most of the time. There are some times when you're not managing to get in, and that's concerning. And I think the other thing you were saying is about just not enjoying things very much, that you feel your mood's quite low a lot of the time, and that stops you doing some of the things or enjoying some of the things that you might have enjoyed in the past. Is that a sort of reasonable summary of your main concerns?
Yeah, certainly. I think you've put that into shorter terms than I would.
Okay, well, thank you. Good. So what I'd like to do now is to think about, really think about what we might focus on over these next 8 weeks, to think what do we want to try and achieve together. So we might call these goals or sort of aims of what we want to kind of work on together. It's more about where you want to be at the end of these 8 sessions from where you are now. So are those two things a kind of good couple of areas that you might want to focus on?
Yeah, definitely.
So if one of them is around being able to get into school more, how could we sort of summarise that? How could we say that?
Maybe to work on my attendance. So because at the moment it's very unstructured. So I'll sometimes go in the mornings or the afternoons, and I feel like there needs to be more structure. So maybe to even work on that, or just to be able to improve my attendance just a little bit more. Okay. I think will be nice.
So attendance in school is the important bit. If I were to write this down so that we can both agree that we've got the right kind of focus, so did you say to improve your attendance at school?
Yeah.
Is that the right way to put it, or is there a better way that we can say that?
I'd say just to improve on it.
To improve it, right.
Or maybe just to improve my structure to it.
Go on, say a bit more about that. Improve your structure.
So I'm not chopping and changing all the time, I'm sticking to the same routine.
Okay, right. So improving your attendance would be the important thing. One of the things that we might do to help you improve your attendance might be to kind of give a bit more structure to it. But the overall goal seems to be around improving your attendance. We can think together about the best way of doing that, but improving the structure around it seems like a really good way. So can we have the goal as improving your attendance, and we'll remember that the structure might be a really important part of that.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other goal was more around your mood generally and enjoying things more. How could we sort of summarise that in a way that was helpful for us?
Just to be able to enjoy socialising with friends. Because at the moment I feel so miserable and so down that I can't enjoy times out anymore, and I just feel like I'm not getting jokes anymore, and I want to be able to do that, and it's frustrating seeing people have such a good time, and I'm kind of sat there feeling the way I have been.
Okay. So enjoying being with friends, or enjoy being sociable with friends? What's the if I were to write it down, what would be the best kind of words to use?
Maybe just to enjoy being with them.
Right.
I think things would probably follow on after that.
Yeah. Okay. So to enjoy being with friends.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.